Hey everyone, I hope you're well and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I feel like I say this all the time, but I apologise for no video for the past, say, I think it's 3 weeks. I was in Ireland, didn't have my camera battery because I left it on charge, and then the past 2 weeks I've just been super duper busy. The week I got back I had like three assignments and an exam, and then last week I literally worked 5 out of 7 days a week, and on one of the days I was at uni from 10 till 5, and well, the other day I had off was yesterday, which was Sunday, and obviously my videos normally go up on a Sunday. But today I'm in a bit of a rush, I'm not gonna lie. I've got less than half an hour to a phone call with my personal trainer, but I just wanted to put a bit of makeup on. This is kind of the makeup I do every day when I have something to do. If I'm not doing anything, I don't put makeup on. But this is kind of what I do when I have stuff to do. Super quick. Very simple but definitely effective, so I think we should start because I really don't have time to faff. First things first, I always use my Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. This is a brush from Morphe and Jeffree Star, and I just start by brushing my eyebrows. I never really do my eyebrows because it's just boring really, but I literally just fill in any sparse areas. I don't really add anything to my brows per se, I just fill them in a bit. All the sparse areas. Sometimes I'll stick them up, but today I don't really have time, so I'm just filling them in. I see. Also, I don't mind all the marks on my hand. One of them, a few of them is from when I was at work and I was moving a cage, because I work at Waitrose, and I was moving a cage and my hand got caught. But the rest is just eczema. My skin's very dry on my hands at the minute. I have my eczema cream literally there. Also, we're in a new setup, guys. My dentist is calling me. Sorry about that. I've got an appointment with the dentist tomorrow. I've somehow managed to chip the front of my composite bonding. You can't see it, but I can feel it, and I just don't want it to get any worse. So I'm going to get that looked at and sorted, basically. I can't remember what I was saying, but brows are done, they're filled in. Oh, I was saying about the new setup. So I moved my room around, and I've got a double bed now. I was in a single bed for the longest time, and I decided to buy a double bed. So we've kind of moved everything around. My friend Shannon helped me do it. Like, actually credits to her because I'm so shocking when it comes to things like that. But she really helped me put everything together. She pretty much made the bed because I'm so bad with things like that. But we put the bed up and then moved my makeup drawers there and my clothes drawers, and then my TV's obviously on top, and then my desk is on the other side of the room now, just to make a bit more space so I wasn't crowded. I have so much space. I didn't think I'd have this much space, but I do, and it's honestly beyond me. I need to stop talking. I have things to do. But I've just applied the Sunday Riley Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream. I got this in, I think it was the glossy box, I think, under. It could have been my John Lewis one, but it's so good. It smells incredible, and just look at the glow it gives my skin. Also, I apologise for the lighting. I'm very backlit, but I don't like my curtains, so I don't want to shut them. Also, excuse the mess. This is still stuff I have to clean up from sorting my room out. It got really late and I had to be up for work at 4:30 the next morning, so we just kind of threw everything that didn't have a place, but like I have a box up there and all that stuff is meant to be sorted out and put in there, but we just didn't have the time. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in matte. I know I'm not normally a matte girl, but it doesn't make my skin look matte per se. Why do I keep saying per se? I literally never say that. But it doesn't make my skin look incredibly matte. Like, it keeps my makeup on like super glue. Like, I feel like I could go to sleep and wake up and makeup will still be there. Not that I'm gonna do that, but you understand the point I'm trying to make. I just put that all over my face. Make sure to get it around the nose. I'm then gonna start off with foundation. This is the Ordinary Serum Foundation. I'm gonna keep it very real. I literally have no foundation right now. I was in the airport when I was coming back from Ireland, and I really wanted to buy the Charlotte Tilbury Perfect Skin. Is it Perfect Skin or Beautiful Skin? One of the two. But she colour matched me and then was like, I'm really sorry, but we don't have your shade. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I've yet to order it, so I probably should order that. as soon as possible because I literally have none. I have like a few that are too dark and I could mix with one of my lighter foundations, but you know, sometimes you just like a certain foundation when you're tanned and don't like it when you're pale like me. But this is in the shade 2.0p. I actually really like this foundation. It's very affordable, and it just gives you enough coverage without giving too much. It's very nice for day to day, which is obviously what I'm going for today. But I've literally been swapping between this foundation and my Fenty Beauty one. If you've watched my videos, you probably would have seen me use it 100 times. This one probably has less coverage than the Fenty one, but just as nice. But this one's also obviously a very affordable amount compared to the Charlotte Tilbury Fenty Beauty. Much more lightweight as well. The other one's a bit thicker. This is very liquidy, but still nice nonetheless. I think it's like £5.95. Incredible. I also like the coverage one, but when I bought the coverage one I thought I clicked the same shade as this, but I clicked a dark shade. Oops. But it's fine. We move. I'm gonna go in with my Primark contour stick. You guys know if I'm gonna go for a contour stick that I can use every day, it's gonna be this one. It's so good. I actually got the Iconic palette for Christmas. If you've seen my what I got for Christmas. Oh, I just messed it up a bit. Oh well. I got the Iconic one for Christmas and it's really nice, but this one it's just super duper easy. I don't have to use a brush to get out of the pan and it's just very simple, very effective and very affordable. I'm pretty sure it's £2.50 in Primark. I don't know if I'm going to fix this. Let me use my fingers to blend that bit. But I literally just put it in all the normal places I contour, so around my nose, you know, contour this little nose. I have a small nose anyway, but just add a bit of colour because otherwise the centre of my face is going to be completely blank. And then around the forehead. I used to put cream contour, literally, I used to put a whole line of it around my whole forehead and blend it all the way down. But I just find that I have a lot more dimension if I keep it to the perimeter of my forehead. And then obviously blend out the cheeks. I don't blend down, I blend up, circular motions. Because if I blend down, my contour is going to go too low and I like to keep it high. Keep the face snatched. And then I just run the rest over my eyes just to get add a bit of colour. Blend the face in. For cream blush, I'm using my beloved. I absolutely love this stuff. I literally use it every day. No matter what makeup look I'm doing, this is on my face somewhere. I use it on my lips and my cheeks. This is the Made by Mitchell blush in Sweet Cheeks. It's like a really Barbie pink. Now if you're scared of things like this, a Shy Boy is a really nice one. But this one is just incredible. I literally am living my Barbie blush dream. A little bit goes a long way. Remember, you can't really take away product, but you can add it. And I just dab that out just to keep the pigment, and keep it in the place I put it. I have a hair on me somewhere. I can't get off. Oh, there we go. It just, I mean, look. I love all Made by Mitchell products. I haven't tried his new, like, in the pan pressed blush, but I'd really like to. But the cream products are all incredible. I also really need to try the like liners because I've really been loving a liner recently. And when I was in Ireland, I realised that because I was there from the 1st of Jan, when I went onto my Snapchat memories, I'd done my makeup already, and I've done a winged liner for the past 3 years on the 2nd of January. I've just been loving it recently. Once that's all blended out, I then go in with concealer. The concealer I'm using is my Chanel Le Corrector de Chanel. I'm not very good at putting on the accent or knowing how to pronounce things, but basically I watched Holly Boone's video. Now I have very deep set like under eyes anyway, so my eye makeup is always going to crease. But if I can blur that line a bit more, then I'm going to do it. So I make a triangle like that, and then I flick this out like normal. And then a little bit on the chin, a bit down the nose because we did contour a bit too much today. And then again this triangle in the middle of my forehead. Again, don't worry about the brow, they get them done so badly. Haven't had them done in a long time. But that's how I've been doing my concealer, and I've been finding that line that you see when you have concealer on goes, and it just makes your eyes look much more awake, much more bright. Yeah, look crazy right now, that's fine. Just dabbing it out with a sponge. I leave my eyes till last when I remember. Sometimes I forget and just start tapping out my eyes because it's got the most product on it. But most of the time I leave my eyes till last. And I kind of dab across the middle first. And then I dab down. I never drag with a sponge, I always tap. Just to, again, keep the coverage and also keep it where I've placed it rather than moving it. I mean, look at that already. You literally, that line is blurred. I can't stop the creasing, and that's okay. But if I can remove that line that sits there and makes my face look dragged, then I can get rid of that. And also that line helps to lift your face. The line we put at the edge of the eye really helps to lift and snatch the face. Because who doesn't want to snatch face? I know I do. You gotta fake it till you make it. However, I want to apply a lash today. I cut these lashes in half and made half lashes, and they look incredible. I used them at the weekend. I went out for my friend's birthday, and I feel like I want to apply them today. Just to add a bit of something, you know. I'm really not doing much, but you know, sometimes you feel a lash, sometimes you don't. I'm taking my trusty Trigger Powder Puff, and this is probably one of my fave powders at the minute. It's the Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder, and it's in transparent. This is one of the only powders I find that is actually transparent. This does not change the shade of my concealer whatsoever, and paired with the Trigger Powder Puff, it's just a match made in heaven. This powder puff, I literally could not live without it now. At first I was like, I don't really get the hype, like when I didn't have it. And now I'm like, okay, I understand the hype. It literally blurs my whole under eye. I don't know if you can see the difference, but there's no shine on this side now. It's just amazing. It's so funny how different applicators can completely change the way your makeup looks. Something as simple as a little puff can literally change it. This is the mini one, by the way. Oh, I just got powder all over my jeans. I literally use this in every place I powder, just because I find that it works so much better than a brush. And it just really does the job. I don't swipe this, I press it quite firmly, but not too firmly that I'm going to hurt my eye. And then underneath where I've contoured. I don't worry too much about powdering where I've cream, bronzed and blushed, just because I'm going to powder over that anyway. I've just realised I sound really ill. I'm talking, I can hear like the muffle in my voice. Just drop the lid to my powder, it's fine. Onto bronzer, I'm going to use my Hoola by Benefit. Very well loved, as you can see. It just gives me the perfect colour, whether I'm tanned or no tan on holiday, at home. It just gives me the perfect colour and it never fails me. It doesn't separate with my cream bronzer, and it just doesn't move, which is essentially what I want in a bronzer. Just going to go over my eyes with that just to set that cream bronzer we put on there and any foundation that may have got on there. Also just adds a bit of definition to the eye without you having to spend time doing eyeshadow. Blush, I might actually go as far as to say this is my favourite blush I've ever owned and used in my life. This is a Dior Backstage blush in Rosy Glow. Again, Barbie Pink, she's incredible. I'm so glad I found her because she's literally everything I've ever dreamed of. But I don't really need to speak. Once you see it on my cheeks, it's just My bronzer looks really cakey on that. It doesn't in person, but it does on the screen. Very strange. But this blush, I feel like it was just made for me. It's the perfect colour. I love the kind of pink shade. It's not too bright, but it's not neutral by any means. So if you like neutral, then you're not going to like this. But it just gives the perfect, healthy, rosy glow, as it says. It literally does what it states. Also doesn't move. I'm going to go in and spray my face. This is the Beauty Glow Milk Mini Mist. It's the mini one. I've literally got nothing left, so I need to buy one of the bigger ones. But this is insane. And I'm just going to spritz this away my face. Just let that dry for a minute or so. My voice is going. I don't know what's going on, but it's going. I also don't feel the need to repowder after this. It kind of just stays on after this is on. Normally I'd repowder, but I don't find that need to with this. For mascara, I've been loving the Iconic London mascara. I got it for Christmas. I actually got 2 and I'm so glad I did because it's so good. Makes my eyelashes look so long and so thick. I really don't know whether to apply my lashes or not. I think I'll see how I feel once this is all done. This mascara is also super duper black. And it doesn't move, doesn't make my lashes fall. I mean, that's one coat. No. I sneezed. Huh? Calm down, Doris. Oh my god, how do I fix this? I've decided against the lash because I feel like my eyelashes look really good right now. So I've decided against it. So we're going to jump straight into lips. My lip liner is the Bobbi Brown. Looks very sad because she's very small. But this is a lip liner in Cocoa. And I just use that to line my lips. Can't really talk while I'm doing this. I line around and then shade in the corners. It doesn't have to be too neat. And all the outside needs to be neat, but the inside. Then I apply my Made by Mitchell in Sweet Cheeks in the centre. Tap it out with my finger. And then I just go in and fix up the lines just to blur it into each other. This is kind of all I do on a day-to-day basis. It's just very simple, very effective, but also didn't take me long at all. It took me about 15 minutes, 20 minutes maximum. That is all for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye, guys.